I come up with the SmartProperty idea? Okay, so the initial SmartProperty idea came from when I got to this family business many years, over a decade ago. Prior to working in real estate, I was an investment banker. I was in my mid-20s. I was working in San Francisco. I worked during the first tech.com boom. Okay, I worked on the Netflix IPO, right? I worked 100 hours a week. I thought that was really cool at the time, but I was extremely unhappy. You know, the universe put me down in San Diego. I was actually going to London for a third year abroad as a financial analyst. The market crashed. Some family situations, opportunities opened up, and so I moved down to San Diego. So I came into this HOA industry in reserve studies. It's financial plans for homeowner associations, for condominiums. And I realized that everything in property management was extremely archaic. Everything was paper, right? Everything was paper. There was no mobile. This was pre-mobile. Salesforce was really at its infancy. They didn't even call the cloud. Okay, you guys were probably like in either first grade, or you guys were really young back then, right? And what I realized is that the processes that they were doing in order to actually get the job done was extremely inefficient. And what I also realized is that we were dealing with a lot of data, and we were dealing with buyers, which were homeowner associations and property owners and property managers, and vendors, which were the roofer contractors and the painters and the fencers and the landscapers. And my initial idea, and this is a really big mistake I made early on, two big mistakes I made early on. My initial idea was to connect the buyers and the sellers, right? Great idea of connecting these two together, right? And we're gonna make billions of dollars because there was all this data running through and they all need to get these transactions, okay? The biggest thing that I failed to do was I failed to talk to our customers, right? I was so preoccupied with creating an Excel spreadsheet and a financial model that was going to make billions of dollars, and for all these people, including myself, and I'd be rich, and I'd be famous, and I'd be the next Bill Gates. But I wasn't really interested in solving a customer problem. So what we ended up doing was we ended up building a product, right? Spent about a year building this product to connect the buyers and the sellers. Well, I easily signed up the vendors, right? The vendors wanted to actually sign up, and they were willing to pay our fee for it. But I couldn't get any of the buyers to actually want to purchase this or use it, right? So I spent a lot